Earlier in the week, a young content creator with YouTube channel OneStockF30, whose real name is Andre Beadle, died in an accident on the Nassau Expressway, Queens. He was just 25 when he rose to popularity as the Bronx-based street racing enthusiast who built a huge audience, especially for his modified BMW. The biodata also reveals that his life and his journey were tragically ended in a terrible accident with which the audience and the world of street racing are familiar. The accident, which reportedly happened on Wednesday morning, has been the subject of multiple reports from the NYPD. Beadle was trying to perform stunts in his car. He was driving at a very speeding rate, and suddenly, high speed caused the car to lead off the road and hit a metal pole. The force landed him out of the vehicle, thereby causing severe injuries to his body and extremities. Unfortunately, even after all the attempts of EMS responders, Andre was shortly declared dead after bringing him to the Jamaica Hospital Medical Center. It is said that victims of the event described the scene as one involving a lot of commotion and sorrow. The debris from Beadle's car was found spread throughout the Nassau Expressway after police had to arrive and deal with the wreckage. Eyewitnesses who had only a few moments before witnessed the accident could only stand and watch as the first emergency crews arrived at the scene. A few factory workers managed to record the scene, the wreckage of Beadle's vehicle, and the severity of the injury. It is awful to see it so, and as for now, it has been posted on social networks, and everyone, including fans and automotive enthusiasts, has expressed their sorrow. Andre Beadle was not an ordinary figure in the world of streetcar lovers. He was on the brink of stardom, specifically in New York City street racing. Through his channel, OneStockF30 on YouTube, he attracted thousands of his fans to his hobbies, such as speed, cars, and of course, street racing. His content was not only focused on racing, but on the outsiders avoiding the dream and the friendship that unites people who are chasing fast cars. They loved him because Beadle devoted his time to tweaking his BMW, and they also felt that he was one of the few who dared to go over the speed limit. In perhaps the most chilling foretelling, Beadle uploaded a video to his channel only 2 weeks before the fatal accident, during which he showed what exactly his car was capable of. In the video, his BMW went from 100 km/h to 160 km/h in 3.3 seconds. Cautiously, he described the experience with, "It's only a BM." For him, it was just a perfect day to give the maximum and play around with his favorite car. His fans enjoyed this type of material, short doses of excitement about what the vehicle and the driver offered. A week ago, on the day of his terrible accident, Beadle posted a new video with his subscribers. This time, he took his audience through the latest changes that he made to his BMW, including how he had taken time to fix it after an accident. His last minutes of physical existence were filmed in the same car, heading westbound on Nassau Expressway as any car heading to his final destination, not so many hours away, where this accident would happen. This last video has elicited fear in his fans, and they cannot believe that this man who was seen driving and laughing in another footage taken earlier in the day is no longer there. Andre's death is a tragic loss for street racing and car enthusiasts, more so for the people in New York. His fans have posted brief comments on social media, thanking him for his love for cars and for how he made people feel good. The following are the comments from fans with different IDs written as, "The car scene lost a young king. The world will miss you, brother. You made a big impact." These sentiments snapped across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube as fans paid tribute to memories of Andre and the impact he made on people's lives. For many of them, Andre was the YouTuber and so much more, a source of inspiration. His passion for his work, his love for speed, and his ability to inspire others to share that passion connected all of the people behind the scenes of the car world. Through meetups, races, and his content, Beadle always knew how to create connections, friends, and a sense of community among auto enthusiasts in New York and other areas. His death is a perfect example of how, within the blink of an eye, people can die. To say nothing of the fact that the main focus of the film is the dangerous world of street racing. Street racing, though enjoyable, poses many risks. The untimely death of Andre is rather ominous to tell when people take their cars to their limits on the road. Police and other authorities have time and again cautioned people against engaging in street racing, as they pointed out the prospects of losing the race itself not safe, and the risk of hurting onlookers. Compared to other forms of transport, it can be said that it is very dangerous due to its speed, irregularity, and mostly non-use of safety belts. For Andre Beadle, a young man who has his whole life before him, the price was all too steep. The death of Andre has initiated discussions about possible safer environments where people can engage in such activities as power cruising. Some of the people in the community want more legal tracks where people like Beadle can race without putting their lives or the lives of other persons in danger. These legal alternatives give the real experience of racing, but in a safe manner, with all safety measures intact. If those spaces had been readily available, then maybe Andre's story would have a different ending.